Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. My God, you got him riled up. Thank you, Jane, for your kind introduction. And gosh, it's my honor to share the stage with this film icon. But Jane, you've also made your mark on our world off screen, using your power and your platform for good. So I'm so grateful to have someone like you fighting for climate and for a better world for our children and our grandchildren. And Chair Monroe Marino, you're a trailblazer, a defender of our rights and our health care, and I'm grateful you're leading our party here in Nevada. To you and all the elected officials and tribal leaders here, thank you for joining us today. The last time I was here in Reno, I visited Truckee Meadows Community College to see how Joe's investments have helped families train for jobs that pay well right here in their hometown. So it's wonderful to be back with you. Nana, me, not me. Or so I thought. When our first grandchild, Naomi, was born, I was ready to welcome this beautiful baby girl into our family. But what I was not ready for was to be Nana. I kept thinking of my own grandparents, and I just couldn't see myself in their shoes. I mean, I was only 42. So I bet some of you have felt that way too, waking up one morning and wondering, where did these lines in my face come from? Maybe you feel that way coming here to launch Seniors for Biden-Harris. Yet here we are, and this Nana is so proud to stand with all of you today to get to work re-electing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Age is a gift, but there are still those who devalue our wisdom and dismiss our experience. They want to destroy the structures that help us to thrive, threaten the social security that we earned, profiteering off of the medications we need, standing in the way of progress that could help people of all ages. Donald Trump supported ending Medicare as we know it. He came one vote away from repealing the Affordable Care Act, which would have raised drug prices by hundreds of dollars a year, and he repeatedly sabotaged the law. He wants to cut Social Security to give more tax breaks to his billionaire friends. Make no mistake, Donald Trump is dangerous to our livelihood, our security, and the future of our country. We simply cannot let him win. We can't wake up on November 6th like we did in 2016, terrified of the future ahead of us, thinking, oh my God, what just happened. What are we going to do now? Remember? But this isn't just about stopping an extremist. And this election is certainly not about age. Joe and the other guy, as Jane says, are essentially the same age. Let's not be fooled. This election is about the character of the person leading our country. It's about finishing the job we started. President Biden is a man of great kindness, integrity, and character. And he is a loving, compassionate father and husband. Joe Biden is a healthy, wise, 81-year-old, ready and willing to get to work every day to make our future better. Since my husband Joe took office, we have achieved so much. He capped insulin at $35 per month for seniors, and for the first time in history, made sure that Medicare can negotiate drug prices directly, something presidents have been trying to do for decades. He strengthened the Affordable Care Act and Medicaid, bringing the uninsured rate lower than any other president has. Under his leadership, the financial outlook for Medicare is improving. And he's accomplished so much more, making child care affordable, working, yes, clap for that. Working to expand access to maternal health services. And how about appointing Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court? And as you've seen him recently, he was at the G7, and we were over in Normandy, just honoring our veterans. And, and he is once again leading the world through diplomacy. When Joe and Kamala are reelected, we will continue that progress, making sure that all Americans can afford their medications, ensuring everyone can age with dignity, building a better future for our children and our grandchildren. You see, Joe isn't just one of the most effective presidents of our lives in spite of his age, but because of it. He knows how to bring people together, to get bills passed, because he's been doing it for decades. He knows how to work with people who disagree with him, because he's seen and shaped how change happens. And he's not the only one who understands that. All of us here today, all of us, have helped transform our communities over the course of our lives. We've celebrated victories that once before seemed impossible. But we've also seen how progress can be torn from our grasp. Roe, voting rights, health care support, protections from discrimination. We will not go back. We will not sit by while our freedoms and our democracy crumble around us. We will not allow Trump to appoint more extremist Supreme Court justices. We will re-elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Nana, mom, teacher, first lady, senior, sister, mentor, friend. These titles are glimmers of the extraordinary lives I've been lucky enough to lead. Thank you. Together, they add up to more, not less, more wisdom, more grit, more fortitude, perspective and perseverance, dedication and determination. So yes, seniors are going to vote this November. But we're also going to bring the experience of our years to meet this moment as if our rights are at risk, because they are, as if our democracy is on the line, because it is. We are going to talk to our friends and our families about why this election is so important. Tell them what's at stake. Sign up for phone banks and canvassing shifts. Donate what we can. No, we cannot be defined by a number. And when people underestimate us, they do it at their own risk. Let's show what these years can do by working every day from now until when these polls close, by electing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, by deciding the future we want and the future we need. And when we do, seniors, nothing and no one can stand in our way. Thank you. You've been great. Thank you.